Hi everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today I wanted to share a card with you that I made for the Festive Fridays challenges. And I'm using a new product suite that's coming out in the annual catalog that launches May 4th, called Hand Penned. And I'm in love with this. The designer series paper is just so stunning. You are going to love this. So for this challenge, actually, let me switch over to my desktop. I'll show you my card, and then I'll tell you what the challenge was. Okay, so here's my card. As I said, this features the hand-penned stamp set and designer series paper from the new catalog. Isn't it stunning? Oh my gosh. And so the theme for this Festive Friday challenge was International Nurses Day. And we were given a list of items from the inspiration list to choose from. So we had Get Well, red, blue, a cross, embossing, a bed, a bandage, gift bag, or stitching. So I've used a Get Well, so if it says Feel Better Friend. I've used blue, and I've used stitching, which is on this label. So I've used 3 items from the inspiration list for my card. So let me show you how I made this card. And the other thing I want to show you. So first of all, this is the hand-penned stamp set. It's just so stunning with these. It's 2-step stamping. The images are actually a little bit larger, so they're shown at 90% on the cover. So there's the flowers, there's the pieces that go in the flowers. It's this little sprig, I don't know what you call it, and then the sentiments. And the sentiments, I just love this font. I don't know what that font's called, but it's just so pretty. The other thing that I've used is these are the scalloped contours dies that are part of the color and contour bundle, but you're going to love these. You see, I've used them on some pink. They are all rectangle dies that are scalloped. Some have stitching, some have openings in them. And then there is this lovely stitch border, and of course the flowers that go with the color and contour stamp set. Okay, so then here's my colors. So I've got a piece of Misty Moonlight, which is my blue on my card. So Misty Moonlight, and I've cut it 5.5 by 8.5. Oops. And I'm just folding it in half and scoring it, burnishing it with my bone folder. So now I've got a piece. This is one of the new in colors. It's stunning. It's called Pale Papaya. It's just, and it goes so nicely. Isn't that such a pretty color? So I've cut that to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I've got my designer series paper. So it's just really pretty. That's one side, and then the green on the other. But I'm going to use this the blue and the Misty Moonlight and Pale Papaya. So it's just going to have a peak of the Pale Papaya color on my card. And then this can adhere. You can use your favorite adhesive. I'm using Stampin' Seal, which tends to be my favorite. Although I'm finding myself switching up and using the multi-purpose adhesive glue more than I've ever used it. So, okay, so we're just going to adhere that on like that. Okay, so now I need to just bring in my mini cut and emboss machine, and I'm just going to cut this because it's too big. I just need a little piece. No, it's still too big. That wasn't so good. Okay. All right. So the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is only 3 inches. Now I think, yeah. So I have used the 3rd largest die from the scalloped contours dies, and I'm just going to run that through my machine. And that gives me this beautiful rectangle with the scallop and the stitching on it. You're going to love these dies. They're going to be one of your go-to dies. I'm sure of it. Okay, so now I use this this one. Oops. And I didn't bring enough blocks, so we're going to have to trade up on my blocks because here. Okay, we'll wait till we'll grab the blocks or the other stamps as I need them. So first of all, using your Tuxedo Black Memento, you're going to stamp your flower. And I'm just going to stamp it kind of in the middle. And I realized I forgot my green, so while I'm getting my green, I'm going to, if I can find my green. Okay. All right, I can't find my garden green. Okay, well, we're going to use the new, this is Evening Evergreen, so this is one of the new in colors, so I'm going to use that instead. Okay, so I'm going to use Pale Papaya. This is, oh, I just love this color. And use that. Now these don't line up perfectly. It's not intended to be lining up perfectly, so don't panic when you see that. Just, oops, that's not the right one. I grabbed the wrong one. This one. This one. Okay. Now I want to, there we go. And now a leaf. And this is quite a dark green, so I'm going to stamp off. Isn't that pretty? Actually, that's not a leaf. I got a flower here. Here we go. This is a leaf. All right, so we're just going to stamp some of these. Just going to stamp that again. There we go. And then clean that off. I'll have to clean these. There's a little tiny leaf that we'll use for that one. There. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love this. All of the in colors, you are going to love them. They are just amazing. Okay. So this I'm going to pop up, but before I do that, this is the new open weave, and this is in Pale Papaya. This open weave ribbon is so pretty. It's shimmery. Probably can't see the shimmer to it. And it comes in all of the in colors. And so I'm just going to wrap this around and then I'm going to tie a bow. See if I can do this. If you have trouble doing this, what I sometimes do, and may end up, no, I got it. Sometimes I will actually put a glue dot right here underneath where the bow is going to go. Oops, there we go. And that just gives you kind of that extra finger just to hold your bow in place. And I think I'm still going to put a glue dot. I'm just going to take my underneath this to hold it where I want the bow to be. There we go. There. So then this will just use dimensionals to pop this up on my card base. One more for good luck. Goes in the middle. It's just loving this, the colors together with the Misty Moonlight and the Pale Papaya. All right, let's trim this. Trim this. And then the last thing we want to do, fussing with my ribbon. Okay. Let's out here. Maybe that's what I need. There we go. Okay. The last thing we need to do is add a sentiment. And will this fit? So I wanted to use the Feel Better Friend. And I'm sure I had another piece of basic white cardstock. For the life of me, I can't find it. Take that stamp off. And now I'm going to use, because this is a Get Well card, I'm going to use this stamp and just fit it on here. Okay, because I'm going to fussy cut this out. Now, if you didn't want to fussy cut this, you can actually stamp it and then use a die or a punch, but I'm just going to fussy cut around this. Like that. Now I'm going to pop this up with just one dimensional on a piece of Misty Moonlight. And then I'm going to fussy cut around this so that the Misty Moonlight is just kind of a 1/8 of an inch larger, just to give it a mat around my sentiment in Misty Moonlight. Otherwise it may just kind of disappear on the card. The card's quite light. Okay, there we go. So it just gives that matte background. And I'm going to just put that on here. I'm going to, let's see, pop that up. I may need 2 dimensionals here on the bottom because I think my bottom is going to go, yeah, so if I put it here, I need 1 more dimensional. So just peel the label off and put it underneath here so that it pops up and is straight. Otherwise, it collapses because your one edge is. So we've got this scallop rectangle already popped up, and if you only use 1 dimensional, and here the bottom sags a little bit. So, all right. So that's my card. Let me just switch back. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Isn't this a stunning suite? Oh, I can't get enough of it. I think I've almost gone through a whole package of the designer series paper already, and gosh, I've hardly started. So I know you're going to love it. The colors are just amazing. So, and the colors, the new in colors go with it so nicely with the pale papaya and the evening evergreen. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will post the link to my blog so that you can check out all of the other cards made by the members of the design team and hop along and then look at all the other creations, because we challenge you to create a card and share it. And so from my blog, you'll be able to get to the Festive Fridays and look at all of the other cards that have been made. So hope you do that. If you have any questions, please post them to either on my blog or under this video, and I'm happy to respond. While you're here, I hope you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so that you'll get notified when I post upcoming videos. Thanks everybody for joining me. Happy stamping. Bye.